What's up YouTube, it's Louis here bringing you today's cryptocurrency video. We're going to look at a new coin, Trias. Before we get into the video, make sure you like, subscribe, comment and turn the notification bell on. If you want to enter my giveaway, which is tomorrow, go watch the video down in the description. So guys, I can't believe none of you have told me to look at Trias. The only way I found out about this coin is actually looking at my followers' profiles and actually seeing that they're interested in, or because I follow some of my followers, I see that a lot of their posts are about Trias, so I'm going to start bringing you Trias videos. So remember, any more coins I will make videos on. I think I'm going to make a theta video next, because I think someone has asked for that in the past. So wow guys, I literally can't believe how bullish this chart is. It is ridiculous since its inception. Amazing. The fact that you dropped all the way down here and retraced back and actually made higher highs is beautiful, and after that making a higher low. This is all you need. Remember, even if you're not getting higher highs yet, look, you haven't got a higher high yet, but as long as you're making higher lows, you will make higher highs eventually. That's what people need to understand. Look here, you had your low over here, higher lows, and eventually you broke that high, whatever you want to call it. And then look at that, boom, came down to this swing low over here. Because what should happen is you should sit on the swing high, which you were over here, but then you form this descending triangle and you fell out, came to this swing low over here, and you've actually created a large W pattern or double bottom here, one bottom, two bottom for Trias. Let me give you that technical target, because we haven't even actually basically, well, we're forming it, but it's not validated yet. You need to break the neckline to validate it. Let me actually make a... There we go. So we want to break $30, and I do believe this is coming very soon, because we're going to go in further detail, but I think the dip is done, and I'll show you why. So we have this large double bottom over here. So we'll measure from the lowest point back to $30, put down the break. Once we break out, we got a target at $60. Wow, I just looked at this coin for like 2 minutes before I made this video, and this has mad confluence with the next technical target. This is so bullish. I'm happy I just saw this W pattern. So what's beautiful is that since July you pumped. Obviously we had that September dip, and then obviously pumped again. Now a lot of coins didn't even pump up here. A lot of coins just stabilized in this area, in the dip that we're currently in at the moment. But it's really good that you made a higher high over this, of course. If you lost this swing high which you're sitting on, this is the perfect location for a buy if you're not in Trias already. But I don't think we're going down anymore at all, guys. And I'm not even just talking about Bitcoin. I'm just looking at this coin and thinking that we are done. I'm going to put on the fibs to show you why exactly. So we're measuring from our swing high to our swing low down here, and our low was $2. What a disgusting dip, guys, to be honest, but it's recovered, you know what I mean? 92%. Oh my, if you held that, you got real diamond hands, I tell you that right now. I held the V-chain dip and that was 85%. So if you guys held Trias during this dip, well done. Creds to you guys, because at the moment we are only how much away from the high? 85%, so literally just under a double. Beautiful. I hope you guys have been accumulating during because obviously some of you have already been in it, so I hope you were accumulating while we were going up. Literally, as long as it's below the high, you're still early. So even if you bought here, yeah, I know you shouldn't buy the high, but it's still under the all-time high, so that's all a-okay. And even now, if you just took a trade from here to there and got out, beautiful. So I'm going to explain why this is also another technical target out of mine. Look at that for some confluence already though. 1.272 sitting at $63. We're going to get some more fibs up in a second. So I'm going to measure this dip that we had in August/September, and this is why the dip is done. Let me just move this out of the way for a second. Oops, sorry guys. Perfect. So I'm going to measure this dip over here. How do we know a dip is done? We need to get above that 618 basically at $8.83. So once we go above $8.83 and confirm that support, which we were doing, you did lose the 618, but you came and bounced off the 0.50. And what was there? Our 55 EMA. So make sure you have these EMAs on your charts. I know that Coinskid doesn't have this white one, and he's never spoken about it, so make sure you add it to your charts. It's the 200 EMA, and you don't need to test this, guys. You don't need to test it at all. You don't need to touch it at all. This indicator is just saying as long as you're above it, you're bullish and you should be looking for buy trades. So any dip that you see while you're above this line, you should be buying, and vice versa for a downtrend. When you're below it, you don't even need to come back up to it, and just look for a selling opportunity every lower high, basically every time you come near it. So you see you haven't touched it at all since its inception, basically. So why I believe the dip is done is because we got above the 618, we met the 1618, retraced, actually we retraced from the 1414, held a key level of support, that 1.272, and also this 618. This is the most key level for Trias in the bull run, basically. $12. You want to stay above $12 for certain. You can wick down to here, but you'd want to hold above that, and I don't see us going down to there at the moment because you're bouncing off this swing high, the 1414. And what's beautiful about this, so obviously we met the 1414, came down to this 618, which is the 1.272 as well, and then you go to the 2.272 and the 2414. Look at that, you had a little overshoot and you retraced where to? The 55 EMA. Where was that? The 1618. But you lost it and you came to the 1414, and this is why I believe the dip is done. Of course, yeah, we have a higher low, my mistake, a higher low, and you haven't formed the bearish cross, so you're still in an uptrend. And what's going to happen is something like this. Can you see how, if I turn off the charts, over here, bearish cross, bullish cross. Over here, you didn't get a cross. This is called an EMA repel, where the EMAs repel from each other, and this creates a massive wave to the upside. Same for a downward EMA repel, basically. Look, you have a massive slingshot move, essentially. And of course, we were going up a bit vertical, and so that's why we came down to some key levels. So why I love this chart so much and why I believe the dip is done is what I've seen on Bitcoin in the past, in the previous bull runs. So let's go to previous bull run. Look at this bear market, 2014 bear market. Measure the bear market. Look where we bottomed out at. So what happened here is we met the 2414 at 19k. Oh my gosh, guys, I can't believe that met exactly. And then you come down, and where did you come down to? The 1618. You lost that, but you're above that 1414. You got above the 1618 and started your bull market. So this is why I believe that Trias is basically done going down, using that same logic where Bitcoin met the 2.414, yep, and then came to the 1618, but lost that, came to the 1414, now bounced, and now we're creating a higher low, and we're above that 1618 and the 55. So a test of the 20 is coming, guys. A test of the 20 is coming, and as you can see that in line with that 20, you've got an ascending triangle / double bottom. So you do want to see this broken, because if you keep hitting your head on it, it's very likely you're going to come back to this, just like you hit your head here on the 20, you came to the 55, but you now printed a higher low. So this is like basically telling you guys that we're going to go and test this again, and hopefully on this occasion we break it. I wouldn't be surprised if you come down from it and then eventually take it out. So yeah, that's why I believe the dip is done. And if the dip is done, let's get that bullish target out of this first of all. So you got a technical target at $22 basically. So yeah, dip is done. Let's get that exact. So you could come all the way into the apex. You could also, like we've seen on Bitcoin, break out, which means you have a technical target up here, break back in, invalidating it. But because you're still in the bullish pattern, you'd still eventually break out to the upside. You could fake out a million times, like go up, come out, come out, come out, but you'll eventually go back, unless you lose this support, of course. And if you lose that support, I'll give you some bearish targets, and it's probably that 1618. Let's see, I might be wrong. Well, it depends where you fall out from. Obviously, if it fell right now, which it won't, probably be after it hits the top, so probably fall back to here or somewhere like that. Yeah, because nothing's ever instant, so you're gonna come to it and then eventually come down, and then if you do lose the low, then you come into the 0618, which is beautiful. Swing high over here, swing low over here, and I told you guys already, if you lose that, $10, but I don't see that. I don't see us losing the support of the ascending triangle as well, because it's a bullish pattern. But just because it's bullish, a bullish pattern doesn't have to break to the upside. It obviously can break to the downside. That's not what I'm seeing. I'm seeing us break to the upside, and I've just given you the reason why, because of that Fibonacci retracement tool. So we know that, yes, we have a technical target up here at 1618, but I want to give you a minimal target. Obviously, spoke about earlier in this video about this double bottom, and I said that we have some confluence, and it wasn't this 1.272, although that is acting as confluence. It's actually measuring this dip, because I just explained why this dip is done, and now we're going to give you new impulsive wave targets. And look, so let's get that exact. Let's zoom in a bit. Perfect. Yeah, so look where your 1618 is at $40, and afterwards your 1.272 at 32. So when you're retracing through this, obviously we want to get above the 0618. Look at that for confluence, guys. Oh, I just love doing TA and just like working out the patterns, seeing where they're going, and see if that's lining up with the fibs, and they obviously always do. So look at that. The most important level, as we know, is the 618. So we need to get above that 618, which is your swing high over here. Can you see that? You formed it swing low, but the more times you test the support, the weaker it gets, and so you've eventually lost that, and you should come to this swing low over here, but you also lost that, and so you came to this swing high and you found support eventually. Lose that, you're coming to here. Lose that, you're coming to here. This is how trading works. It's all about swing highs and swing lows, and not all of these stupid indicators. The only indicators you need are EMAs and Fibonacci's. So we have a technical target at $22, which is above 21, which is our 618. Once we can confirm that as support, we're heading to the 1 minimal. If we can break $27, we're heading to the 1618, where we'd fall to that 1.272, which is lining up with our all-time high over here, and also the 1. So look at that for some confluence. Once you meet that 1.272, you will pump to that 2.272 minimum, but overshoot to the 2.414 at $70. So this is basically your minimal Trias target, and from current price, that is a move of 300%. So if you are not in Trias already, obviously we can wait to see if this line's going to hold up. If it's not, we know it's going to come to here. That'll be an optimal entry point. But if it doesn't drop down to there, wait for this to confirm as support, and then that would be a nice entry from $17, or just wait until you're above $20 and you can hold that support, which is our 0618. That would be beautiful. So yeah, technical target at $69. You could overshoot that, hit that 1414, and then come down, retrace. Basically, we know anyway, once you meet this, but maybe a little overshoot, you do come to that 1618 or that 1414, and you'd create a double bottom again. And once that dip is done, let's say it does come to the 1414, measure from here to here. Your next technical target way up here. Obviously it'll be long, but look at that. This is giving confidence to the fact that we potentially will meet our larger 1618 target at $150. So this is what I'm looking at for Trias. Minimal $70, and then an end of bull run target at $150, which from current price would be a massive gain of 800%. But because it's such a low market cap, it can completely go through this, and your further targets to the upside are up here. But I'm not going to speak about these targets yet. I don't want to be a moon boy. Let's focus on the here and now. Let's focus on the next impulsive wave, which is your target at $69. And if we can hold these fib levels, which is your all-time high basically, if we can then retrace and hold above the all-time high, then I do see $150 being met in this bull run. Perfect. I hope you enjoyed the Trias update. Obviously, look at the video down in the description below if you want to enter the giveaway. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe, like, comment, and turn the notification bells on. And I'll catch you in the next one. As always, peace.